guys, welcome back to Yankee Bravo Aviation. It has been way too long. And we have our buddy Courtland. We're going fishing today for his birthday down in Cape Hatteras. We took off this morning at, what, 5:40?
Yeah.
And look at this sunrise, guys. This is what it's all about. So we're going to go down and try to catch a couple cobia. And then the big drummer running this morning. And then we have our big trip up to the Bahamas. Normally for Court's birthday, we do a tuna fishing trip. But he's coming down to the Bahamas with us, so we're going to be tuna fishing for about a week. So that's definitely going to be another video coming up. But kind of catching up on life.
Yeah, exactly. A lot's been going on. We've been busy with work and life in general, and it's been kind of hard to fly, like find that extra time.
Oh yeah, I started a new community and have been I've just been slammed the entire time. Where I was seeing maybe 4 to 5 people a week, I'm seeing 6 to 7 people a day, and it just really, you got to get it while the getting's good in real estate, and that's kind of what we've been doing. So, but Court, are you excited for some fishing? You don't like waking up early? No. Oh, it's the price you got to pay, man.
He woke up with a smile on his face today.
Yeah.
Well, kind of, because I don't want to happy, but I was not.
So, anyways, we're flying into Billy Mitchell. Cute little airport. It's right there on the beach in Cape Hatteras. Not busy, free to park. There is no FBO or anything like that, but the approach is absolutely stunning. I'll get Bree to take some videos of that while we're coming in. I'll have her hold the GoPro. But right now it's the beginning or end of April at this point, and we have our Bahamas trip at the end of May. So we're going to get into planning. I'm going to do a couple of videos on what goes into that. It's definitely not going to be an instructional video of how to fly to the Bahamas, but just kind of some of the steps that we take. There's some really good websites, and there's a Facebook group that has a wealth of information beyond what I'll ever be able to give anybody on flying to the Bahamas. But we will definitely like to document that. So, but stick around, and we'll start. We'll pick back up on our descent into Cape Hatteras. We're just 30 miles outside of Kitty Hawk, and we're going to head on down that way.
And maybe we'll place some bets on how many fish we're going to catch.
Uh-oh. I got my money on Court. That kid fishes all day.
I was going to bet on him. You can't do that.
I was.
I say Dad.
I don't know. B had, my dad, B, he has a heck of a luck streak, too. I don't know where he hides that golden horseshoe, but I'm sure it's where the sun doesn't shine.
Hey guys, welcome back. The fishing trip that you saw at the beginning of the video went to hell in a handbasket pretty quickly. Do you want to talk about that?
I mean, I wouldn't say it was bad. We got some extra time on the boat because the boat broke down. But, you know, we weren't really complaining since we just kept fishing and I kept hanging out and enjoying the sun.
Yeah, so I have a different outlook on it. The boat broke down, we stopped fishing.
But we cast out and we caught, what did we catch?
We caught a small shark.
A baby shark. So that was an experience.
Yeah, it was awful. We get back to the plane and we have a flat tire after being towed in for 4 hours. And so we had to get that fixed. And so anyways, the day kind of just went bad quick. But exciting news is we're going to the Bahamas here in 2 weeks. So our next 5 videos are going to be pretty much, right now it's going to be about planning the Bahamas and what we've been doing to get ready for that. We'll obviously do the trip down. This year we're taking down a lot more fishing stuff, so I'll be doing a lot more of that.
Yeah, that's like all our weight is just
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, our entire useful load's getting used up.
We don't have any room for food.
No, we have bait, we have tackle, and we have a bathing suit for Bree, and that's optional.
And I'd like some apples.
We can buy apples when we're down there. But so we're going to be doing that. It's been a challenging few weeks with the plane off the side panels, and lo and behold, we had a leaky fuel sender. And then we took the plane in for its pitot-static test, and when it passed its pitot-static, but when they were putting it back together, the mechanic accidentally pulled out my outside air temperature gauge. So then we had to take all of that back apart for one little wire. So it's been a lot of fun. I'm going to kind of give you a rundown of where we're at right now. I do want to go ahead and clarify that any work that I'm talking about, when I say we, I mean my mechanic. He is a certified mechanic. I am not breaking any rules or regs. I would never work on my airplane outside of the scope of what the FAA allows. Just want to put that disclaimer out there. But anyways, we're going to give you a quick rundown of what's going on. So right now, the plane is pretty much back together. All of this, all of our cowlings, all of our avionics panels, everything was off as of yesterday. We got all of that back on, fresh oil change. Went ahead and rotated, cleaned the spark plugs as well. New nose gear, tire, and tube. We did not need the new tire, but we did go ahead and replace the tire and tube just because this is the second flat tube that we've had, or flat tire we've had on the nose gear. It actually ended up being a piece of safety wire. Coming around the plane, when we took out the interior, Bree was so kind, as that's her favorite spot there at the hangar. She was so kind to get everything steam clean there. We have the pilot seat out right now with the side panel. That's all getting ready to go back in as we speak. Yeah, we took that out just for access to the fuel sender. It just makes it a lot easier to get the pilot seat out as well. So inside the plane, you see all the nice inner workings of it right now. That's all going to go back in today. It needs to get cleaned up. It had some bird poop on it from being outside at the shop for a little while. But other than that, we are getting into full-blown vacation mode. The last 2 weeks of prep is typically the most stressful for me, but Bree's going to do her best to make this as easy on me as possible. Lots of love and attention when I need it, right?
Cool.
So anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and get this interior put back in. Appreciate y'all sticking around. We do apologize that we have not been getting videos out as much.
We've just been busy with life.
Yeah, life has really gotten in the way of aviation right now. There actually has been some talk of selling the plane.
Well, talk from you.
Talk from me. I am not getting the time that I want with it. It is sitting a lot more than I like it. And when I say sitting, it's only flying once a week right now. I do like to get it up a little bit more. It's become more of a chore to fly than a joy to fly. So I'm hoping as things settle down at work a little bit and I get a little bit more free time that's going to change a little bit. But
I think that will absolutely change because of our trips to the river once school's out.
Yep. So we're going to give it another 6 months and reevaluate. But let's go get this interior back in. Yay. Hey guys, well, we did it. We got the entire plane put back together. All the interior in, and God, was it a pain. But it is always an amazing feeling to have your plane put back together, especially when you put it back together and it's in much better condition than when you left it. We took all the seats out, got them detailed, did the leather conditioning. So as far as the Bahamas go, we're, as of right now, we're a go. Taking off 2 weeks from today. And next phase of the trip is really going to be figuring out what we're taking. And Bree and I had set it up as under must-haves, wants, and luxuries. This year we're taking a significant amount more of fishing gear. So that's going to take up a vast majority of our useful load. She doesn't know it yet, but between fishing gear, bait, tackle, a little bit of clothes, and all the stuff that we use for YouTube, that's pretty much going to be it as far as our useful load that goes. So we're going to do a test flight on Sunday, make sure she's good, and then call it a day. So fingers crossed we are all set. So anyways, it's been a stressful 2 weeks. I didn't think we were going to make it. As with airplanes, I was anticipating something else happening. And everything went back together pretty good. So no issues there. So all the issues that we wanted to address before we left have been taken care of. So right now we're good to go. Barring any disasters on the test flight, I don't see any issues. And I'll tell you what, it's a great feeling. As you can tell in the beginning of the video, I was super stressed. I didn't think I was going to make it. And that was kind of just an anticipation of airplane ownership. There's always something else. It always pops up. But right now, she's being a good girl. She came back together. She's not barking at me yet, so we shall see. It has been a very rewarding week in getting it together. So check in with the next video. We're going to be loading her up and doing a test flight with full weight to make sure everything's good to go there, and see if we can fit all this stuff in it. It's going to be a miracle. So anyways, guys, stay tuned, and Bahamas trip part 2 coming up.